Welcome back to C&H Farms. Today we are going to be harvesting corn. So I think I lost against no one, but that's fine. Let's go out to the field. So first, actually let's go at the store back here. So corn is right over there. For some reason, there we go. Now it's loading. It's over there. So we're gonna go check it out with a vehicle. Don't know which one quite yet, but gonna go look at it. Pretty much the same, well, same color scheme going on here. I don't know which one I want to take. We did this one in the last soybean, finishing up soybeans, so we'll do this one. Start it up. Very fun car to drive. Yeah, so let's get out there. I mean, it's not a very far field to get to, but the spots I want to check here right before we start harvest, I mean, they're not super far, but they're far enough. Alright. As you can tell, this is some crazy tall corn. This is yielding, let's see. I mean, that's a high spot right there. 123. And the rest is pretty much 120. That's really good corn, and this stuff is tall. This is probably gonna be one of the best corn harvests we've had in a while. So let's just go check out the other cornfield real quick, and then we should be able to start. Gotta remember where it is. I think it's this way. Yeah, okay. So if you guys are new here, C&H Farms, I post farming simulator videos, Farming Simulator 22. This is my series on this map right here, and it's harvest season obviously, so we're done with soybeans and sorghum. Now we're doing corn, so I'm checking the corn out right now. This is the other field. This is also really good and tall. I mean, if the cobs are the height of your head, that is absolutely crazy. And this is also yielding very well, 115 about. So I mean, it's gonna be a very good harvest. So that's our fields. Let's get back and let's get some equipment ready. We are back at the shop. So here we have our Ford F350. Very nice truck, King Ranch edition. We got duals back here. We got a really nice hitch here. I mean, the whole thing's just very modded. Very nice car. This hitch is one of my favorite parts. Very adjustable. And then we have a Thunder Creek here. Got all of our tools and diesel in here for tractors. If something break down in the field, this whole thing, it's all you need. So let's get this started. And first, before anything, we're going to drop that Thunder Creek. We're going to drop that down at the first field. So this hitch real quick, it's adjustable so you can lift it up and down. Very cool. So the height for this should be about right there. Oops, a little far. Perfect. And then we can also raise it with a trailer. Of course, we want to put it to a level height. That seems good. We can also, let's see, yeah, gotta move those mirrors out, you see. And also, I think we can, yep, we can raise this and lower it. We're obviously gonna keep it pretty low though, because we're towing pretty heavy haul. Alright, so first field, okay, let me go into my map real quick. So these right here, so 27, 28, 29, these are all combined into one huge cornfield. So we're going to do those first, then we're going to go over here. This is the second one we went to in that buggy before. So we're going to do this huge field here. It wraps around my whole main farm. That's my south farm here. But yeah, very big field. So, I mean, it's right here. We'll start over here, past the shed. So let's just drop. I'm thinking we'll just back this up into the yeah, let's just put it over here. Alright, that looks good. Alright, now we're gonna grab the header trailer, grab the header, and then we'll be almost ready for the combine. So I just realized that we do not need a header trailer for the corn header, so this is actually in our shed. So let's just grab this and just bring it out to the field, because field also is not far enough away where we need a trailer. That's not going to be very lined up. There we go. Alright, now let's get this out of the shed without wrecking anything. Okay, well, we got the combine ready, pretty much. Then all we gotta do is the auger wagon and semis. So we got the combine out to the field. Now we're getting in the 9620R. We used this vehicle, tractor, in my last video, so soybean harvest part 2. And yeah, so it's fairly new, but yeah, very nice. It's a huge tractor and a very big auger wagon, but for a field of this size, I mean, we had the money for it, and I mean, some may say it's not the most realistic, which I mean, it's debatable whether it's realistic or not, but very big tractor. Got this out here, got the combine all lined up. Now all we need is the semi. Got the combine right here. Semi, why did I say combine? We got the semi right here. We'll put this over here, and then we may or may not use 2 semis, depends on how hard this field is gonna end up being. So this is all the equipment we need for now out at the field. I do not know why I turned this one on. Alright, so we are pretty much ready, so let's get started. Alright, so first step when we get in this combine is obviously make sure all of our settings are all good. So we're gonna unfold this real quick. There we go. Make sure this is all looking good. Make sure this is the right height for this. Well, it's not lowered, but make sure all these are looking good. Just looking for the little things that push the corn that way in the belt. Those get broken a lot, so gotta make sure those are all good. Gonna run it gonna run it without anything very quickly. Just make sure it's working. Oops. Gotta unfold it. That is not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. Let me figure this out real quick. Okay, got that fixed real quick. So let's lower this, run it dry just for a second, make sure all these belts are looking good. Okay. That appears to be running fine, so I guess we can start. Alright, we're looking lined up good, so let's turn it on. And here we go. First cornfield of the season. It's really nice to be seeing corn that goes like the height of your cab. That's unreal. Let's make sure everything's looking good behind us. Just looking for kernels of corn here, making sure there's not too many. If there are, we gotta lower some settings to make sure it doesn't break shells. Also, we're looking for break shells, cobs like that, stuff like that. Alright, not seeing too many cobs, a little more than we want though, so let's just lower this lower the setting for that real quick. Okay, that should be better. Alright, yeah. Alright, so let's continue here. Let's go a little bit farther, then we'll check again. So I'll see you when we check again. So we're to the corner right now. We've gone pretty far, so let's check again. Oh, I'm already seeing that this is a lot better. Okay, yeah, we're good. Definitely good. Why did this turn off? Okay, well, let's just continue then. Coming up to the first corner here of the field of the headland. So we're already at almost 70%. So we're just gonna finish this row and then we should unload. There we go. Never mind. How did we not? Okay. Now we're done with the last row. So we're gonna get the 9620R over here and unload into that real quick. Let's back this up so it's easier for them. Alright, we're back in the 9620R. I'm gonna make sure that's what we're actually driving. Yeah, okay, just making sure. Sometimes I say the wrong tractor. So, gotta make a wide turn here. And another wide turn after this. We're gonna have to go in our field for this one. Yeah, honestly, I'm not even gonna drive. I guess I could drive on the road. Yeah, well, hopefully there's no traffic. But yeah, we're on the road, so very wide turn. That probably was a little wider than needed. So this, I mean, we're still doing the turn rows here. We haven't even got into the field other than the turn rows, so this is going to take a really long time. So this is obviously going to be another two-part video. So we're going to get as much as we can in hopefully around the 15-minute mark here, because that, I mean, longer than that, I would assume that's not easy to watch at one. I mean, it's easy for some people to watch at one time, but not everyone. So let's get this unfolded. That just barely made that. Alright. It's gonna take a bit to unload, so right over there, that's my south farm. We switched that place up a lot. So right now we just got dairy cows. There's only 3 of them right there, but we got a ton of them inside. So we do dairy here. We also have an alfalfa field over there for all the cattle I have. Back at the main farm, might have saw, but we also have dairy there, and we also have Angus. So we got this unloaded now. Let's get this out of the way. Actually, let's move this. Let's get this. We got our friend. It's an intern right now. His name is Gregory, whatever you want to call him. He's running the combine for the rest of the afternoon here, I think. If he's up to it, he might have to clean his clock if he doesn't want to, but other than that, we should be good. So let's get Gregory going in this. Alright, just teaching Greg the controls in here. and it looks like he's doing fine so far. Hopefully he doesn't mess up. But there we go. Let's get this out of the way. I think we'll just park this over here. That might not. Let's just. Don't want to put it in the river. That's a little closer, closer than I would have liked, but should hopefully give him enough room. That is not. This is not safe, but it should be fine. Should be fine. Not a very deep river, but it will definitely mess up all this if that falls. But let's hope it doesn't rain, because this would be very bad. Okay, let's get back to harvesting. Also, if you guys don't mind, please let me know whether you like time lapses or not. So obviously for this, it'd be pretty boring just to sit here and watch me in this cab all day. So I think we'll do time lapses. We'll just do them when we're running the grain cart, or just a hard field or something like that. It's pretty basic, so we're not going to do that many time lapses for this video, and it's already going to be a longer video than normal, so yeah. It appears as if Greg has got himself in a stuck position here. As you can tell, we have 100% full combine here. We might even be getting a little cab corn here. But we are in the middle of the field. And there's absolutely nowhere to go. And we are not fitting a combine through the woods. So we are actually just gonna have to back up this whole way. And well, let's try something else real quick. I don't even know what to do, but we're gonna just put this here and get the. Okay, well, we'll see if this works. We are going to drive this all the way over there, and hopefully we can unload into this in a single lane. Might have to clean Greg's clock a bit, but it'll be fine. If he messes up again, though, better be careful. New worker though, well, it's fine. I mean, it's not as bad as the incident back in the 90s. We were back then pretty old John Deere combine. 6-row, or not even a 6-row. It was probably like a 4-row or something crazy small. We had a worker back in the day. Let's see, his name was, trying to think of it. I think it was like Phil. Yeah, it was Phil. He that river over there, it was a little bit cloudy that day. He didn't see where he was going. Took it straight into the river, and that was a totaled combine. That's actually the combine we have in our front yard. On another note, how are we going to get this? This is going to be interesting. Well, Greg made me use my brain today. It's always a good thing, but yeah, anyway, that story. At the end of this video, I'll show you that combine, so stay tuned to the end. You got a reason to. Not only to watch this, but to see a total combine sitting in my yard. Pretty cool yard decoration, if you ask me. But yeah, we might just keep this here in case. Actually, we are gonna keep this here because Greg has another really long stretch, and we really can't do anything else other than this. We thought we could make it farther, but apparently not. So we're actually just gonna have to probably do this again, and then we should be good once we got the headlands done. Because, I mean, a stretch of this field. Oh, come on. Okay, well, you can't even. The farm sim will not load. Farm sim will not load the whole field because it's that long. Let's get this out of here. Leave that here, and we're gonna have to get that to the combine eventually. Get this folded. That's pretty close. Oh, that was very close. All right, let's set up. Let's get Greg going again here. Okay. All right, Greg. You'll probably do it again, but it's fine. Here we are on this stretch here. I mean, it's kind of. I mean, it's not. It's a really long field. That tree line over there. That's just a little bit. I mean, that's literally that's the end of this field. That tree line. So it's a crazy big field. Gregory has ran into the same problem yet again, so, I mean, nothing much he could have done here, so it's fine. We'll just do this again. So, yeah, you can't even see the combine because it's so far away. Hopefully it loads in here soon. This is a very, I mean, I don't even know what I would guess how long that is. I mean, it actually might be a mile. I'm not sure. It probably is at least a mile. Let's make our way over. There it is. Oh, there it is, and there it is. He did not make it to the end of the field either, so I'm sure we'll have to do this a couple more times, but once we're at the headlands, then we should be good. But yeah, this is one of those fields where you are working for the longest time. This probably will not all even go in here, so this is the reason we have such a big auger cart, because we definitely need it for this field. This is the only field that it's 100% necessary for. Our other fields are normal size. This is a very, very big field, so actually, I mean, I said before it was a mile. It's probably a lot more than one. I wouldn't be surprised 2, 3 long, which is absolutely crazy. We'll barely get everything out of here, I think. We are just gonna fit, so yeah, 95%. That is not going, we're not going to be able to fill up again, so I'm actually going to drive over to the semi after we get Gregory started again here. Actually, no, he can line himself up again. He's an experienced combine driver. Just supervising Greg here in the cab, making it up here, back to the farm. We are not even done with the turn rows. I would be lying if I said this was an easy field to do. Hardest field I've ever had to do, ever. So, good thing we got someone to help us with it. So, let's get the last row. I don't know why we're having problems with that. But let's unload this again. Fold. Okay, there we go. We've been having problems today. Let's make this fairly easy. I mean, it's not gonna be easy, but it's gonna be better than nothing. Let's get the grain cart over here. Because that grain cart's so full, we're just gonna get this combine emptied so he can get going here again. And then we should be good, and then we'll get the green card back in action. Then we'll get these into our silos, and then, you know, pretty simple, well, not simple process, but it'll be done. That's about almost there. Okay. Wow. 99% with a full. Actually, that was not full. That comment was like 75. That was absolutely perfect. That was not calculated, so that was pretty cool. Let's get this. What is going on? We want that open. We want to get in this tractor. Okay. Now let's get this unloaded. There, and now the back hopper. This is not all gonna fit into one semi, by the way, so we're gonna have to do some switching off here real quick. Let's get the semi unloaded then. We're very close. This is why we have two semis, so I don't know if we want to use the other one or not. We might have to. Not sure quite. By the way it's looking, we probably will. Go unloading corn. Well, we're over here. This is the combine in my yard that was totaled by none other than Phil, one of our workers back in the 90s. Broke the whole I cannot, the swath, no, okay, I don't know what I'm saying. Broke that. I mean, it's pretty rusted just because it's been sitting out, but yeah, snapped this pretty badly, but yeah, just nice little yard decoration. So let's get this. Oh man, we're going to do some damage here. Okay, yeah, let's fix this real quick. This video is going to be long, so hopefully we can. I think the plan for this is probably just going to be to pretty much just do a huge, well, not a huge time lapse, probably around a minute of this whole field, and then we do part 2, and then we actually do a little bit more time lapse of the field. Wrong thing. There we go. You gotta switch from hopper to hopper to unload it without getting out of the truck cab, so it takes a bit sometimes. We are going to have a lot of corn. We already have 138. Well, I mean, you can see the numbers there. You got a lot of soybeans and sorghum in here already, so let's get the rest of that corn unloaded into here. It won't even be the rest. We're gonna have to. It's gonna take a lot of work. Oh yeah, we should give the thumbs up to Greg. Let him know he can. Let him know he can keep going there. We just run over to the cab. Tell him that. Make sure he gets lined up here. By the way, never put that out in the road like that. Alright, looks like Greg's got it. Why is my blinker on? My blinker's now off. No. Greg got confused for a second there. Please. Okay, there we go. We're good. Alright. We'll be very close. Not close enough. So, let's get this unloaded again. We're actually, so he's doing the right thing, by the way. We're cutting this up. We're pretty much gonna make it 3 fields, so I'll just finish up this little section. Shouldn't call it little. I mean, it's the smallest part of this field, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, we'll do that first. Just do it in sections, obviously. This is one of the best years of corn we've ever had, so it's a fun one for sure. Taking up a lot of time here, so let's get back to you in a little bit. So the way this is looking, this is going to be a very long video, so to save your time, we're just gonna end it here in a couple. I'm gonna end the video here in a couple, in a row 2 here, and then we'll go to part 2. And part 2 will hopefully be a little more time lapse of you actually seeing the combine. This was a little more of seeing how we work around here. So part 2, I mean, I'm sure we'll be having like part 3 and 4 and stuff like that too, because farmers do a lot of work. So we'll have a couple more parts. I mean, we should be recording the whole field, so just stay tuned and we'll have some more in-depth, or not in-depth, this was the in-depth episode. The other ones should be more time-lapse, a little more relaxing, but yeah, thanks for watching, CNH Farms, and we'll see you in the next one.